I would like you to imagine yourself as the passenger in a car that is speeding along the road, and you are that dreamy passenger sitting in the front seat. You are lazily looking at the road just in front of the car, and you slowly become aware of the lines on the road in front of you, noticing the lines on the road coming towards you and speeding up as they approach you, and then zipping past you. The sun is shining through the window, warming you as you lazily stare at the lines on the road as they go past, one after the other, feeling the warmth of the sun and the gentle hum of the engine, not thinking about anything at all, just staring and being aware of the lines. And then slowly you start to notice the lampposts at the side of the road. They are moving quickly, but a little slower than the lines. They are still zipping past the car, one after the other, as you lazily look at them, just aware of them zipping past you. And now you allow your gaze to look up to the houses, slowly noticing the houses and the buildings moving past you. They are moving a little slower than the lampposts, but still moving quickly past you. A little slower than the lampposts, but still moving quickly. You now begin to slowly look up, even higher, and notice high-rise buildings in the distance, behind the houses. Compared to the houses, they are moving past you at a much slower rate, moving in a slow, sedate manner as you dreamily watch them moving past the car. The sun is warming, the hum of the car is soothing, and you are lazily sitting in the front seat, feeling quite tired and content as you look at those high-rise buildings coming past the car, much slower and more relaxing, gently moving past. Then your relaxed, dreamy gaze drifts up higher still, and you see behind the high-rise buildings are some hills in the distance. They seem to be hardly moving at all, moving so very, very slowly that you can hardly see them moving past so very, very slowly. You can find your eyes lazily and slowly drifting. Up so you notice the clouds, white and fluffy clouds, drifting in a clear blue sky. You can begin to see pictures and shapes in the clouds. Just let yourself see those pictures. Each new picture makes you feel more relaxed and sleepy. So many different shapes that seem to shift and change as you look at them. New pictures emerging in the clouds, new ways of seeing things, beautiful pictures appearing in those clouds, and the clouds are not moving at all. They are just hanging in the sky, making pictures, making you feel even more relaxed and sleepy. It feels so good just to stare at the clouds and their pictures, feeling the stillness and the calm of the clouds, your mind drifting with the clouds, so light, so relaxed. You can feel that calm coming from the clouds, washing over you, making you feel more and more relaxed, more and more peaceful. You can feel yourself like the changing pictures in the clouds. You feel yourself dissolving, becoming still, dissolving so all you feel is relaxation. You can feel the floating, relaxing feelings coming from the clouds. So it's so pleasant to let the clouds relax you. So you just feel the floating, relaxing, surrendering to the comfort of the clouds. You can feel the relaxation spreading throughout your body, making you feel even more relaxed and calm, at total peace, going down deeper and deeper, just letting go and drifting deeper and deeper. The clouds are drifting in a sea of contentment, thoughts lazily drifting, so slow, so relaxed. Have you ever been riding in a car, but you were a passenger, maybe in the front seat, and you were just looking out the window, down the roadside, watching the edge of the road as you passed along? You noticed how incredibly fast the road passed beneath you, how landmark after landmark flew by. It seemed extremely fast. Then maybe you decided to look just a bit further off the road, maybe to a front yard as you passed by, and then the next front yard as you passed, noticing that the yards passed by more slowly and it took longer for them to go by, or really, you to go by them. And then maybe you decided to look even further off the road and notice the houses, and beyond these, behind the houses, you noticed how much more slowly these passed, or you actually passed them. This seems much slower, and then you decided to look even further off into the distance, perhaps to the uttermost edge of the horizon, or maybe up to a cloud in the sky, way off in the distance. You know how clouds can sometimes appear in shapes of something else, familiar, like a dog, or a boat, or something else entirely, and you can stare at a cloud way off in the distance, not really knowing quite what shape it's taking, but also noticing that it seems to be completely still, not moving at all. And how paradoxical this stillness feels. You know you are moving, yet at the same time completely still as you fix your eyes upon the cloud that remains in constant view, knowing that there are other clouds in other places that are in constant view as well, appearing completely still. And now a soft, still, calm feeling steals down inside you, and you find you may absorb this feeling just like a soft, absorbent cloud within you that soaks up the feeling, saturating your very being with this comforting, floating, calm and deeply relaxing sensation. And as you let go, you realize this is everywhere, connecting to your deeper purpose, and life, the life you desire, releasing your potential for more happiness, more personal freedom, allowing you to fulfill that potential in your life. Now, attracting into your life any people, objects or experiences you desire. A growing feeling of enjoyable anticipation about the good things to come. Just allow yourself to relax and become open to the possibility that the life you desire is closer than you think, knowing and feeling that happiness is your birthright. It is within you, part of you. Now breathe in happiness just as naturally as you breathe in air. Stop and allow yourself to feel the air flowing into your lungs as you breathe. Breathing in air is natural. Breathing in happiness is natural now. In the same way you know that air is always there to breathe in now. And so you can know in the same way that happiness is always there to be breathed in, and you are filled with these wonderful feelings of happiness because you have changed the way you think. You no longer have that silly thought that you will be happy when you have your heart's desire. You know now with absolute certainty that you will get your heart's desire because you are happy. Yes, no, it's true that happiness comes from inside and makes things happen on the outside because happiness is your birthright, and so you can realize more and more your happiness that is your birthright every day. People want to experience good feelings, and it is good for you to know this because you know now that you have things or relationships, and for the feelings they will give you. So why not just go straight to the feelings and feel them now? Why wait for the car when you can experience the excited feelings of having a shiny car now? Feel the happiness the car will bring you. Now I will quieten down so you can integrate all these new understandings and make them part of you, so you can take as long as you need before you come back into the room and your full waking consciousness. I will quieten down now.